please. Oh, 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 please.
Hello, babes. Welcome in. It is Sunday Sips time, and I am here to bring you some new news from Natasha Denona. Yes, we have the newest addition to the family, the I Need a Warm palette. I actually will have a full tutorial up on this later today, but since we're going live, I figure, you know what, my live babes need to see it live and in person. So we're going to dip into this. We're going to talk about it a little bit. I'm not going to share like swatches or anything with you, but I will show you the palette. And I'm also going to show it to you in comparison with the I Need a Nude palette. And I'm going to tell you why. If you have I Need a Nude, you don't need this. You don't. But if you don't have this and you're a brown skin girl, get this. So I'm going to tell you why. We're going to go through all of that. Plus, we have some beauty news tea. I know all of you have probably seen the news about 𝕊𝕦𝕒𝕟 Cosmetics. We're going to get into it. And I'm going to tell you my opinion because you know I do have one. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more as well, and get some ideas from you all and see what you think, because let me tell you something, this ain't the first time it's happened and it won't be the last. So I'll tell you more on that in a little bit. But first, hello, welcome in everybody who is coming in. I am, for those who are new, my name is Shannon, also known as BrownGirlBella. Here I talk about the latest scoop on hottest makeup launches. We talk about beauty news. We talk about some of your beloved beauty brands. I am your trusty tour guide to the glittering landscape of luxury cosmetics, and I'm serving it up with a delectable dose of sassiness. Here we talk about luxury with a little laughter and beauty with a little banter, but it's always a Bella Coaster ride of makeup and mayhem. So if you're not in the family, come on in, fam, because you're going to love it here. And with that, let's just jump in and get started. I am quite excited about this look because I played with this a number of times, and I feel like I kind of want to do a like match up between I need a warm and I need a nude. And we're going to get into why I say that. But I just want to see, how they work together. But before that, I have another new product that I want to share with you, and that is the Patrick Ta. Now, honey, he's got a long name, so let me give you long name information, okay? This is called Major Hydra Luxe Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation. I have it in the shade 22, which is a golden eye. Listen, this might be my shade if I had gotten a little warmer this summer, but I goofed and I picked up this shade. The brand had asked me what shade I wanted, and I thought that, this would be a good shade for me. Turns out it's too warm. It's too warm. So we're going to cool it down a little bit. And I'm going to show you if you goof like me and you get a foundation that's a little too warm, or conversely, if you get a shade that's a little too light, how you can kind of course yourself without having to go and buy something else. Or if you can, take it back and get the correct foundation. Hey, Ray of Sunshine says, hey, Bella, when you come back, I got to do better with doing makeup with you. Yes, yes. Listen, I love when y'all come on and tell me you're doing makeup with me. I really love it. Right, so we're going to show you now the path. I'm going to put one pump on. As you can see, it's a little deep for your girl. But here's how I'm going to tone it down for a moment. I'm going to use my Auric, and this is a Glow Lust. This is a luminizer, but it's in a lighter shade. So I usually use this when I want to kind of tone down a foundation, or if I want to put a little bit more luminosity into the foundation that I'm using. Now, this foundation from Patrick Ta, again, let me show you this packaging because it is luxe, baby. This is a glass bottle. This is a printed on metal label. And of course, the top is rose gold because he does a lot of his makeup in rose gold. That's his signature. And I love all things rose gold. If you know anything about me, babes, I love me some rose gold. So Auric, getting back to that, I love this to kind of, again, tone down anything that I think is a little too deep for me. But I also wanted to see it because the foundation, this beautiful thing, let's show again. Yes, honey. Love, love, love. If you watch me on Instagram, I showed you how it looked without this luminizer on it. But I put the luminizer right in the center of the foundation, and then I'm going to take my brush and mix it in. I put one pump of the foundation to one pump of the luminizer, and let's see how it looks. Yeah, this is perfect. Just what I needed, because this on its own, it was giving me too much warmth. But now that I've put it with the Auric, this is perfect. And I thought maybe it would be a little too luminous for me, but no, the glow is still there. Okay. Come on, Dr. Shannon, mixing up a cocktail of foundation and luminizer. Look, perfect, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and take the rest that's on here and finish off the rest of the face. If I need to, I can mix some more, but I think I can get the whole face with what's on here because I just want a light wash. This is a medium formula, but I wanted to test it out and see what it looks like as like a light wash of color. And I love the finish that it's giving me. This is perfect. I'm going for a no makeup look today, which is my kind of signature. I love a no makeup look. And it is going to be perfect for my upcoming vacation. So I really want to look like I didn't put a lot of effort into the look, but y'all know I did. So I'm loving this coverage. So nice. So nice. Okay. I like it. I like the finish. I'm going to hang on a second. Let me turn off my camera for a second because I want to turn on my overhead lighting because I really want you to see how beautiful this looks. And I don't think what I have currently is bright enough. So let's see if adding more light will make it pop out. Okay. What do you think, babes? Do you see it? Does it look more luminous? Okay. I think it does. I think it shows you like what I'm working with here. Honey, I'm trying to work with these Bora Bora braids. It is coming to the time where we must part, but I'm not going to have time to redo them or take them out before I leave. So we are trying to work with what we have. I put some mousse on it, that beautiful Palo Santo mousse that I got from Pattern Beauty. And honey, these curls sprung right back to life. Look at them. They're flourishing and having their best season ever. I'm telling you, this is going to be my new look for when I just want to not do my hair, not be bothered. It worked really, really well. So I love it. I love that it still makes me look luminous. Yeah, it is hard sometimes to find the right color because when I went on Sephora today just to see like what color they would tell me, in this foundation, they said I should get a 14. And I'm like, 14? That's like 10. Like, what's going on? Huh? But it looks like it could be my color, babe. So I'm not sure if I'll have a chance to get it before I leave, but I definitely will get a sample of it and show you what the 14 looks like in contrast to the 22, because that's what I told the brand I was, 22, because I figured, I'm a golden girl, sometimes leaning neutral. So I figured that, I could do that. Honey, this thing said, oh no, you were wrong about that, Bella. You were wrong. All right, so we're going to put some concealer on next. And this is my 24-hour Studio Fix by MAC. Love this foundation. Love this concealer. Hey, TC, what's going on, sis? Hey. I love this concealer because look at how quickly it blends into the skin. It's like my perfect color. And this is NC, I think I'm NC 50 in this. I need to double check because I'm running out and I definitely need to restock for before the holidays. So I need to figure out what color it is. Even if I have to like bring it with me to the MAC counter, I'm okay with that because I want to make sure I get this exact same color. I love MAC. Let me tell you the formula I love in MAC. But let me tell you, I love this Patrick Ta. Once I crack the code to find out my shade, I'll be able to crack the code for yours. I do love MAC. Let me show you the one I have in MAC, because me and MAC had a love-hate relationship for several years because I just could not find something that wasn't cakey on me, that didn't feel like I had foundation on. And I love foundations that don't feel like foundations. This is the only one that made me feel like that. And this is the MAC Studio Fix Everywhere. It's an all over face pen. I love it because you can control it by pressing the button here and it comes out. Oops, I must have pressed it. And you can also turn it off. So there's a little mechanism here that you can shut it off. But I love this. This gives me a medium to full coverage. Very, very nice. Very, very even coverage. And it didn't feel heavy on my face. So I got that when I went to Miami a few years ago and loved it. Fell in love with it. All right, I'm going to start with my eye look today, and we are going to use a combination of I need a warm and I need a nude. But before we start, of course, you know I got to do something with these lids, honey. So we're going to put Mother Pat back in rotation, her eye primer, and I'm running low on this too. I filmed in empties and I put some products that I have run out of in that segment and then finished it. I'm in the middle of editing that next. No, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of editing my monthly favorites now. So you'll see that probably on Tuesday. But I tried this and I was like, okay, I am in love. And I realized when I used it last, just before this time, that I'm running low on it too. So I need to put that in another empties and talk about how I'm done with that as well. So far, here we are. We have some concealer on. Perfect, because it also like color corrects as well under here. And definitely gives me a little lift. All right, next we're gonna go with the brows. I'm gonna use my Precisely My Brow Wax. Your shade match to me, number 5 is your girl. Not only does it coax your brows to where they need to be, but I love the color on this because it's a brownish black. So it's not too severe like a black would be. And it's not too cool the way a brown would be. It's like the perfect in-between baby. And I love how it takes like short work of my brows and really does a good job of depositing color without it seeming like the brows look overdone. So we're loving her. We're loving her. Hey, Edna, welcome in. Hi, boo. Welcome in. And my sissy's in here. Hey, Burns. I'm feeling okay. My foot is still swollen. So that's a little concerning, but it's gone down a lot more than it was. I fell and twisted my ankle, y'all, in the house. And I also pulled like a muscle in my right leg. So I was all messed up for a few weeks. So now I'm finally kind of like getting my equilibrium back. We're sipping ice water today because we really needed that coolness. And we're adding a little bit of lemon concentrate to it because I find that, yeah, the lemon itself, the raw lemon, gives you, a great flush. But if you get the lemon concentrate, Oh my goodness, just put like 2 little dabs on it. Let me tell you something. Not only does it like flush your system and, keeps everything moving and grooving like it's supposed to be moving and grooving, you know what I mean? But I found like my face looks so much clearer when I'm drinking the concentrate versus the lemon. I don't know what the difference is, but it's doing what it's doing for me. It's doing what it's doing. And I love a clear skin. I have good skin, and knock on wood, I want to keep it good. So lemon, a little bit of ice into the water, and just put 2 dabs. Don't go overboard. 2 dots, 2 drops. And that's it. Don't put no more, because you put any more, we're going into overkill, and it's going to be very, very lemony. It's going to be very, very tart, and you're not going to enjoy it. Trust me, I've been there, done that. Listen, I think I need to come to you because I feel so bad that we didn't get to meet up for, New York. And I had so many plans. I had the whole itinerary and everything. But man, my legs, both of them, would not let me be great. Mar Channel, I see you, baby. Thank you so much for coming. And my cloud cuties in the clouds, I see y'all. Make sure you hit that like and share this out to your friends, to the foes, to all you knows, and let them know BGB is the place to be for luxury beauty, makeup reviews, and so much more. Yes. Water makes your face feel like a baby's bottom, right? Yes, doesn't it? I love a good lemon water, honey. That lemon just does it for me. Because for me, I love water, but for me, it's a little difficult to drink plain water. So, I was buying the hint waters, and they were just piling up. The empty bottles were just piling up in my house. And so I had 3 big bags of empty waters. And I was like, okay, something must be done, because for real, this is a lot. So when I took them back, and by the way, thank you for that extra 5 cents, Connecticut. They now redeem bottles for 10 cents instead of 5 cents. So I got a little bit more than I usually get when I take back those bottles. So I was like, okay, but I just didn't like the clutter in the house. So I'm trying to drink regular filtered Brita water. And now that I'm adding in the lemon, I seem to be doing okay with that. But baby, I miss my hint waters. Y'all know I love Hint, but they wasn't trying to endorse me and give me a sponsorships for free waters. So they're going to have to wait. They're going to have to wait because mama got things to do. All right, let's look at this I Need a Warm palette. Again, the full tutorial will be up on my channel shortly, but I felt like when I did it, as I was editing back, it was a little washed out. So I'm going to bring it in close so you can see the colors on here. They describe this palette as a warm neutral. And at first I was like, warm neutral? That sounds like it doesn't even make sense. But when I started using it, I got what they were saying. It definitely is a warm neutral palette. And when you see the shades on my lids, you'll understand why. Now, the I Need a Nude palette, which I think was catered to the lighter spectrum, definitely not real brown girl friendly. But I will tell you, I have gotten some really great looks out of here, but I really do need to dig into the stash to really make them pop. And I wanted to see how they would look together. So the I Need a Warm is on top. The I Need a Nude, the first foray, is on the bottom. Again, I think this is a nice compliment. If you are like me and you love Natasha Denona and you want to get everything Natasha Denona puts out, because you know that formula is going to be A plus, plus. I get it, sis. I'm the same way. Go ahead and get the I Need a Warm palette. Use my discount code though, because I save you 15%, baby. And we all love a little coin back, don't we? Yes, we do. BrownGirlBella15 would be that code. Go ahead on Natasha Denona's website if you must, and go ahead and get it. If you are on the fair side, get the I Need a Nude if you don't have it. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette. And I would say for my fairer skin sisters, my Caucasian babes, that's probably your girl. You can get away with this because they're neutral enough so that they're not going to be overly warm on you. You can. If you like a little, a little warmth in your shadows. But again, this is a very, very neutral palette as well. It really is. The star of the show are the metal, she calls them the metal cream formulas, I believe. Honey, this one here, 𝕊𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕜𝕤. You see this? You see this? I did a look on my channel when I reviewed this palette, and I put this all over the lid. I'm obsessed. It's like the perfect balance of green and pink and gold. It's stunning. It's, as you can see from there, let me show you again. I mean, can you see? Can you see? Oh, you can see that. Yes, baby. And this one here, Push, also beautiful. Rose gold. You know I love me some rose gold. And then this one here is called Dynamism. Also beautiful. Beautiful, babes. You can't go wrong. This is the I Need a Warm. The I Need a Nude is no slouch either. It's got some really good bangers in there. And like I said, we're going to pair both of them. I'm actually going to start with the I Need a Nude. And I think I'm going to start here with Stone. And I'm going to make that like my first laydown of color. So let's go in there. And I'm using one of my Pat McGrath brushes. This is a synthetic brush because I really, really want you to see the payoff of these shadows. And sometimes you need a synthetic brush to kind of get you there. So this is Stone. And again, you're going to get a lot of kick up in the pan when you use a Natasha Denona shadow. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, babes, because the shadows are just so soft that as soon as you dip your brush in there, it starts to just kick up. So don't worry, don't feel bad. Don't think that, you're wasting product, because you're really not. I haven't hit pan on any of my shadows yet. So you get a lot for your money. And some of these shadows I've had for years and I haven't hit pan yet. So you do get a lot of mileage out of these shadows. And she has something for everybody. If you want something warmer, she has warmer shadows. If you want something cool, of course, she got you there. If you want something neutral in between, she's got you. But yes, this synthetic brush is awesome for picking up colors like this and really laying it down so that you can see the pigmentation. Let's look. I mean, oh, I tell you, I love her shadows. I love her formula. She always tries to like up herself. You know what I mean? And I love that about her. She's a makeup artist that doesn't rest on her laurels, doesn't rest on like the last palette that she did and kind of keeps it there. She really is one that's like, okay, that did okay. That did well. That blew the doors off. Let me see what else I can do. And she's always trying to top herself. And that's what I love about Natasha Denona. I also love it because whether you are a novice, a beginner, or a pro, her palettes are so easy to work with because it's done in like a matrix format. And so anywhere you go is a look. Down, in quarters, cross, diagonally. It's like bingo for dummies. It gives you everything you need to do a look, and it's foolproof. It's foolproof. Okay, so let's deepen up this look. I've used all of these shades already, but I think to deepen up the B today, I'm going to go in with a little soft spot. I'm going to go in with soft spot first. Again, synthetic brush. This is actually a Esom brush, and I love Esom's brushes. They are so good and very affordable. So if you're looking for a good brush, synthetic, that you can really work with, this will definitely be one of your good friends. Look at that. Soft spot in the crease. Beautiful. Beautiful. Again, don't be afraid, because already I dipped this in and I've got kick up in the pan. But I'm used to it because I have a lot of Natasha Denona MIDI palettes, and they all do the same thing. All of her mattes do that. Not so much the shimmers for some reason, but the mattes all perform that way. They're soft, but they're easy to pick up, but they're also a little messy. So you have to kind of be okay with that. And I know Virgos, I'm a Virgo. So it's like, be okay with a messy palette. Like, as soon as I dip my brush in, trust me, my first palette that I ever had from Natasha Denona, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, it's so messy. It's so blah. You'll get over it quickly. You will get over it quickly, because it doesn't even faze me anymore. I'm so used to it. All right. I like. All right. I do want to deepen this up a little bit more. So I'm going to go back to I Need a Nude, the first one. I'm going to go into Silhouette here. And again, if you have this palette, you have both of them or one of them, and you want to kind of go along with me, certainly bring them out and let's play. So I'm going to dab a little bit of Silhouette, and I'm going to use a natural hair brush for this, because I just want to show you how natural hair brushes and this formula works beautifully as well. And I'm just going to put that Silhouette in the back half of the eye, because I wanted that smoke that you're seeing here, and I wanted it quickly. And because I'm using those soft matte colors, it gives me exactly what I need, exactly how I need it. Hey, Legendary Beauty, I see you. Welcome in. And Lucy Warren, I see you, boo. Welcome in. Babes, don't forget to hit that like button on the way in or on the way out. You know how it is. And share with your friends and foes, because we love them here. We love them here. Look at that. You see that smoke? You see that smoke. I know y'all see that smoke. Okay. Let's get a pencil brush, because I also want to deliver some smoke to the lower lash line. But before we do that, I'm going to dip into soft spot a little bit. And we're going to put that underneath first, because when we get to Silhouette, it's going to be very smoky at the end. So I kind of want it to soften up throughout the lower lash line before we add that smoke to the tail end. I'm telling you, babes, this is going to be such a fire look. Wait till you see the finish. All right, we're adding silhouette now to the tail end. And of course, we connected to what we did on top. We like symmetry here. We want to make sure that we have a cohesive eye look. We like. So I was looking on Sephora today because it's my birthday month. So I wanted to kind of see what they have for the birthday months. And I tell you, I do this and I run into this problem every single year where I forget that September is a popular month. A lot of y'all parents, mine included, was getting a little frisky for the holidays. And so there are a lot of us that are born in September. And so the birthday month, the really good stuff always sells out. And they had a special rouge that I really wanted. And now I can't get it because it's all gone. It's all gone. Marcello, did I say hello to you before? I think I did, but hello again. Hello again. So now it's all gone. It's all gone. And I am heartbroken because I really wanted that rouge gift. So now I have to get the regular birthday gift or either go in store and see if they have it in store. They may, but I don't know if I'm going to get there, before I leave. So got to do that. Got to go to Ulta and see what they have there as well for my birthday. And those are the two I regularly go to try to figure out what gifts I want. Trying to figure out what I want to put in first. I know I want to, decisions. I'm going to go with Homey, which I use in my look, but because I want to dip into the I Need a Nude and put that on top, I'm going to put Homey on first. Look at this sheen, why don't you? Shiny eyeball. Y'all know I love a shiny eyeball. Look at this. Homey. Homey said, don't play with me today. I came to slay this eye. Y'all see this, baby? Natasha said, don't play with me. Natasha Denona said, don't play with me. I'm here for all of your coins and I want them all. I'm here for all of the coins and I want every last one of them. Hey, Catherine, we're friends. Hey, Lou, welcome in. Homie, don't play that. Look, Natasha stuck me up. She sure did. She said, I want all of your money. Run it right now. All of the coins. Do you see this? I'm not imagining this, right? I'm not imagining this. Because, baby, this is outstanding. And I think I see it even more this time than I did when I did this look on camera. God, dog, man. Leave me alone, Natasha. Let me loose. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Baby. I might have to wrap this bad boy up and take this with me on vacation. I've never taken a midi palette with me on vacation because I'm so afraid because her shadows are so soft. They're notorious for not being really transportable. But I'm saying, This moment has to be, oh, and I have some singles of hers that I wanted to take with me on this trip, but I think I need this palette to take with me. Oh my goodness, what to do. Here's what I'm going to do though. I'm going to get a smaller pencil brush. Also, it is a natural hair, and Delilah is kind of calling me. That's this baby right here. I love her so much. She may, in fact, be the first one I hit pan on because I can see the indentation in here where I've been dipping and doing a lot into Delilah. This is from the first I Need a Nude palette. I've been dipping in her a lot. And here's why. She going in the corner, and then I'm going to bring her up into almost the crease, and then marry her to what I put on the lid. Do you see a sparkle? Do you see a sparkle? Hold, please. Let me grab some more Delilah, because I don't think y'all see her. And she said, sometimes I gotta pop out and show y'all. Boom. She catching the light. She catching it. She's catching it. Are y'all catching it? Because she's throwing it down. She's throwing it down. Honey, she throwing it down. Delilah for the other eye. Because, you know, we have to have symmetry here. Ooh, I can't wait to put mascara on. I may have to even throw on lashes today because I snapped. I went crazy here. I don't know if y'all see it like I'm seeing it, but baby, you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. Nothing. Hey, Carmen's Place Beauty. Welcome in, babes. I love y'all. All right, so that was the I Need a Nude palette and the I Need a Warm palette, which is the newer one. Like I said, if you have I Need a Nude, do you need I Need a Warm? No. If you're crazy like me and you're just a completionist and everything that Natasha does, you just have to get it because look, I'm not going to miss a Natasha Denona show. Okay? I'm just not. And she put new formula in here. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Fine. I'll have a peanut butter and sandwich all week, but I'm going to get me a palette. I'm going to get me a palette. That's for sure. Listen, y'all know how I am. You come here for the makeup and the mayhem, and baby, I deliver. Okay? Because I don't want y'all ever to feel like y'all came here to a live and I ain't bring you alive. Okay? I'm bringing it. Okay? Let's continue on with the face because I'm loving, and I'm kind of feeling myself right now. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling my. Listen. You come here, and I give you what you're looking for. Let's put some brown in the waterline because why not? Pat McGrath. Ooh. Delivers even more smoke. More fire. Baby. When I tell you, sometimes, you know, when you start to put on a look, and I know y'all feel me on this, ladies and gents, because I don't gatekeep and hold nothing back. You know, we got some gentlemen in here. Some of them may use makeup. So, you know, let me be inclusive to all. But y'all know when y'all put on some makeup on yourselves, and you know you had that real good makeup day, you know what I'm talking about. That kind is like, dang, by the end of the night, I don't even want to take it off because it looks so good. You just like, ugh. You just want to take all the pictures. You want to do all the things. And by the end of the night, you don't even want to take it. You want to kind of sleep like this because you want it to last the next day. Don't do that, ladies. Wash your makeup off because you can always put it back on tomorrow and slay again tomorrow. You can. Nobody said it's just one slay a day. You got multiple slays. All right, let me shut up because I'm trying to tight line. And sometimes talking and tight lining be a bad mix. You see this? You see this smoke? I know you see it. I know you see it. Honey. Oof. 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 You have that good makeup day, and you just be like, I did that. I did that, honey. Well, baby, and baby. She's a keeper. She's a keeper. All right. And because I'm being extra with it, I'm going to go in with the Natasha Denona HD. Now, I usually don't put this HD on unless I'm going out. We going to, a nighttime thing where, I need some brightness underneath my eyes for that, flash photography, but I don't need that flashback. You know what I'm talking about. Then I go in and I put just a little dot right in the center of my under eye. Reason why? Simple. I'm going to take my brush and I pat it down, and I want it to be focused not up in here where I put the other concealer, because that's already doing what I needed to do. I needed some extra brightness right underneath the eye. Well, I may need another dot because we didn't sleep really well last night. So let me color correct. Boop, boop, boop. Went in with the first concealer. Switch it over to the other side, and we just pat that down. So I really wanted to give me brightness, but I don't want it to give me flashback. So I just put it right underneath where I color corrected with the MAC concealer. And that really helps me kind of bring the focus where I want it, you see? So then when we add our highlight, all of that is going to be gorgeous. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Let's do this. Carmen said, I'll have to play with that palette at Sephora, but I think I'm on a palette hiatus until Christmas. Yes, girl, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You can also use my discount code. You don't have to just wait for Sephora. You can use my discount code at Natasha Denona and save 15%. BrownGirlBella 15. And here's the thing. I was with you, Carmen. I was with you. And I'm actually going to do that for the 𝕊𝕦𝕢𝕟𝕜 palette that she just released. Oh my gosh. That palette is calling me. It's calling me. Do I need it? No, because it's a lot of bold colors. I've gotten, bold colors from her. I don't need it, but then I need it. You know what I mean? I don't need it, but I need it. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I really don't need another pair of black shoes, but then you see black shoes and you're like, but I don't have those though. I don't have those. I have black shoes, but I don't have those. That's what I feel like when talking about makeup. Like I have bold colors. Here we go in with the Say. We're going to be a little cautious because I don't need a whole lot of warmth, but I just need a little warmth. I need a whole lot. I just need a little bit. And I'm going to go in with my same brush that I use for my foundation because I do want to have it blend out really nicely. And again, we're going for that no makeup look. So it's going to look like, did you do something? Did you do something? Or is just your face is just naturally just contoured like that? Like, I don't know. Like, what is she doing? Does she have makeup on? Or no? Maybe. Oh, we're not sure, but it's cute. Listen, I'm feeling this look, honey. Whew. All right, we're gonna move that hair out the way. We're gonna move it like this. Honey, y'all see these grays coming in? They trying to let me have it. They trying to let me have it. Since I said I'm not going to color my hair anymore, I'm just gonna let it gray and do its thing. Like rock out, rock out. I've been trying to fight this whole gray thing since I was 16 years old. And frankly, I'm tired. I'm tired. You win. You win, silver gray. You win. Okay? Stop stressing me out. Stop stressing me out. You've been stressing me since I was 16 years old. I've had gray hair. And so at this point, it's like, what you gonna do? Carmen said, that's how I feel about BrownGirlBella palettes. Yeah. Now, here's my thing about BrownGirlBella. I have one BrownGirlBella palette. Do I want more? Absolutely. But here's the thing with me and BrownGirlBella palettes. I feel like when I go in to get a BrownGirlBella palette, I feel like I am cheating. I feel like I'm cheating, right? Because their formulas kind of remind me of Sydney Grace, who I love. Independent. We're going to put this on. Hold, please. Hold, please. While I put this on, this is the My Mini Dream Glow Blush. And we say glow blush because it's more glow than blush for me. But I can't help myself. I really can't. I can't help myself when it comes to glow products. I love to glow. So BrownGirlBella, like I said, BrownGirlBella and me have a love-hate relationship. I love them, but I feel like I'm cheating because the Sydney Grace is beautiful. Same kind of formulas, same kind of aesthetics, and it's for a fraction of the price. So I have one. I wanted the Remembrance palette, but then I had gotten a Sydney Grace, and I forget which one it was, but I had gotten a Sydney Grace palette, and I felt like, well, you know what? I don't really need the BrownGirlBella because the Sydney Grace is doing what I wanted the BrownGirlBella to do. And so I didn't get it. But that still don't stop me from loving it. And I do love BrownGirlBella. All right, I feel like I still need a blush because this, although it has blush in here, like this one here, this side here is blush, both of these. It picks up more glow than blush for me. So I'm going to have to go in and punch it in a little deeper. Let's see what I want to do. Do I want to do, let's do the Love Cheek. This is one I don't really reach for often because I'm not sure about this one. This is like a watermelon kind of color. It's beautiful. Pick it up nicely with my Sonia G. This is perfect for cream products. And because, you know, we're dealing with neutrals today, this is going to be a very soft neutral look for the blush. just, a little something to give a little flush to the face. Not too heavy, not too much. Being very mindful. Oh my goodness. Okay. I like just a little, just a little something, That's what we do. Now, y'all, the ones who have been here, my day ones, they're looking at me right now with astonishment because they're like, I know she gonna go in and do a bolder blush than that. She loves bold blush. Why isn't she going in with bold blush? Because this look is supposed to be very mindful. It's supposed to be very neutral, toned down. So no makeup look. So it's like, does she have makeup on? I see a little something, but not, she probably just put a little dash, a little splash of something on. She didn't really do as much work as y'all saw me do. That's the look. That's the look we're going for. All right, let's continue on. Let's do these lashes. Baby, got to go in with my mascara primer. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. You want a primer that doesn't break the bank, but that coats your lashes and gives you, a little help, because my lashes are puny and thin. So I really need to go in with a primer to kind of give them a little help them along the way. So this is great. And if you have a CVS by you, I suggest you sign up for their Beauty Perks program. And then there's another program that they have called Extra Care for $5 a month, which, you don't buy a cup of coffee that day, your Starbucks coffee, that pays for itself. They give you $10 back every month to spend on whatever you want from CVS. It is fantastic. And the Beauty Club, when you buy like 4 mascaras or 4 lipsticks or whatever you buy under Beauty, they give you back, like if you buy 4, your 5th one is free. So here's what I did. Babe. So I got that. Boom. And then because I have my $10 rewards, boom, I got another one. So I'm set for the rest of the year. I don't have to get primers for the rest of the year because I've got them. They're on deck. And they last me a good 6 months. Now, you can throw them out after 3, but the large portions of mascaras on the market these days, their shelf life now is 6 months opposed to the 3 months that we used to keep them around. So you can pretty much keep them around for a good amount of time. And this one's almost done. So that's perfect timing for me because I already have some on deck. All right. And then, hang on, let me wipe my hands. I feel like I've got mascara and all kinds of stuff for me. Okay. For my mascara, I'm going to go in with my Dior Over Curl. We love her. We got some foundation or something on her, but that's okay. Love it. Over curl, honey. It just gives my little puny lashes, my little thin lashes, a nice lift. Sometimes I curl my lashes. Most times I don't because my lashes are naturally curly, so I don't really need to help them too much. So this kind of does double duty for me because not only does it curl my lashes, it also gives them a nice lift as well. So I don't really need to do too much. Carmen said, I've never tried Sydney Grace, but I so love my Byredo. I don't have Remembrance, but I love the Mineralscapes one that came out this year. I also have the Prism, which is gorgeous, bright colors. Yeah, I think that's the one that I have, the Prism, because it has like this gorgeous yellow in there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whenever I want like a bright, sunny look, I go for that palette. It just gives me everything. I promise you, this Dior from my little lashes is like a Victoria's Secret push-up bra. Not the newer ones, but back in the day that really lift you up and separate you and gives you a nice little perky look. That kind of push-up bra. Because nowadays, I don't know about y'all, but Victoria's Secret to me have gone way down. Like you wash that bad boy one time, even hand wash, it's almost trash. It's almost trash. I don't know what they did, but they need to scrap it and go back to the beginning. We're following this up with a YSL Deluxe sample. Look, we don't waste nothing around here. We got a sample mascara, high end, we use it. Okay? We use it. And this one is really good. This one is the Effect Fossils. You know, I'll be butchering me up some French. But I've been practicing because I'm going to need it where I'm going. I'm going to need it where I'm going. But, honey, that bonjour is on point, though. Accent and everything. Bonjour, au revoir. Got it. Now, everything in between there, we're going to have to do English or Spanish because I don't know. My little limited exposure to French. And I told y'all, when I was growing up, my father wanted me to take French instead of Spanish because he's like, Spanish I could teach you at home. You don't need Spanish. You need French. That's a language that's going to take you far. Of course, I didn't listen to him, and I only took 1 year of it. So, bonjour, au revoir, and un, deux, trois, quatre is the only thing I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello and goodbye. That's it. That's it. That's all I know. Terrible. My father is rolling around in his grave saying, I told you so. I told you so. But, you know, I'm a hardhead. I don't listen. You know that. I don't listen. So that's all you get. Maybe I'll pick it up and learn it when I get older. All right, we're going to go in and use this Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Crayon in a super light color that does me no justice at all, but I feel like because I'm going to put the lipstick on, I kind of need to put something in. So we're going to try it. This is in the shade Natasha. I told y'all, it does me no justice. Eek. Concealer lips for sure. But that's why we got a lipstick on deck. And I got 2 of them from I Need a Nude. And I can't remember which one I liked better. This one is Sammy. I can't remember. There's one that I liked a little bit more than the other. And this is Naya. I think because I've got the concealer lips going with the pencil. I think I'm going to use Sammy to warm it up. Oh, yeah. This is the one I like. Not that I don't like Naya. Naya is beautiful as well. But today we kind of wanted a real soft look. Well, this is going to be real concealer lips. All right, we're going to have to course correct because I couldn't possibly. This is my. Okay. Oh, no, that's not brown. MAC to the rescue. All right, we're going to put a little bit of MAC. Chestnut. We got to warm this up a little bit. You know, every now and then I'm down for a real light lip. Today, though, it's not one of those days. Today I needed a little more warmth. That's better. That's better. Whew. I tried, though. I tried. I really did. I really did, y'all. I was going to try to go with it, but no. Babbel app. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about the Babbel app. I have the Duolingo app, which I've had for a while because I want to get better with my Spanish. I want to get to a level where I can write in Spanish, which a lot of Spanish speakers can't really write in Spanish. So I've been using that to help me with that. And it's been really, really good for that. And they also have French. They have a lot of languages. So I am kind of using that and trying to, get used to that. But I am bringing it with me because it's on my phone. So hopefully I can, do some more practicing with French when I'm there. So there's that. All right, we got to put some powder down. And again, love the glow. Love this glow. But we need some powder. We need some powder. You know me. Although this kind of like self-sets itself with the foundation that we use, Patrick Tom, got to go in with the powder. So today's powder is going to be LYS, another rose gold fave of mine. This is in the shade Banana. I'm just going to use a little bit, about that much. I'm going to take our concealer brush, dip it in, tap off the excess, and we're going to use that to pat underneath the eye to set the concealer we used. And be very light-handed because you don't want to put too much powder on so that you get that cakey line. And, I'm a woman of a particular age now, so I'm starting to see things, you know what I mean? And I think you do. So we're trying to be very mindful when we put powder on. All right, and now we're going to go in and put the rest of the powder all over the skin. Again, I love this Patrick Ta foundation. I love it even more now that I can tone it down with having that luminizer in. And I could probably do the same thing with a, a lighter foundation too. I'll probably do that. But I'm loving the way it looks right now. Who has the app? The concealer lips give you a beach look, though. I know, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, y'all. It's just not me. It's just not me. It's just not me. It looks beautiful on people. Don't get me wrong. Like, I've seen some beautiful, beautiful skin, brown skin, using that light lip, and it looks beautiful on them. For me, it just, I don't feel it. I don't feel it. And y'all know me. If I don't feel it, then I can't work my magic. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make sure I don't have any. I do. That's a drawback from using natural hair brushes. Sometimes the bristles will break and land on your face, which is not cute, especially when you're trying to set, because it just detracts from what you're trying to do. And I'm trying to slay, y'all. I'm trying to slay today. Honey. Hey, Miss 100 Rounds. How are you? Welcome in. Hi. You like that app too, Ray? I really do. It's really helped me a lot with like writing in Spanish. And they give you like exercises to do. And they're like, oh, Shannon, you are, what did it tell me yesterday? You're doing very well expressing yourself in Spanish. I was like, oh, okay. Because he tells you a story and then you're supposed to like summarize what the story was all about. And so I did that. And it was like, oh, you're doing a very good job. I was like, thank you, Duolingo. Thank you. And thank you to Tuber Chat. Hey, I see you in here. And he has gifted a membership. So go ahead on and take a membership. You want to join the Bella Brigade, honey. Thank you to Tuber Chat for that. Look at that. Thank you. Hang on a second.
Hold, please.
All right, we got a membership in the channel, honey. Go get that. Thank you, Tuber Chat. That is awesome. Awesome. All right, babes. So here it is. Let me take this down for a sec. Here's the finished look. Let's put some LYS Natural Finish Setting Spray on. Just a little. And then, hold, please. All right, and here is the final look. Let me blow it up so you can see. Whoop, whoop. Do we love? Do we love? Do we like? Do we love? I think we do. I think we do. Here, let me, hold, please. Let me flick this hair around. Still a little comb over action and waves, you know, because now Ray of Sunshine got me thinking about beachy vibes. So I'm like, oh, okay, let's do like a little beachy vibe here. Shall we? Shall we? We shall. We shall. Little wind tossed hair. We can do that. Right? We can. Yes. Yes, we can. Yes. All right. Look at this. Finished look. Okay. So now that we've gone into the finished look, we can now dip into some gossip. I know that's what you're here for. I know that's what you're here for. Listen, this tea, this beauty news, this tea, I'm not happy about, but I kind of suspected that it was going to come down to it. Because when you have a brand, especially, you know, that you have rooted into the Black culture, you have rooted into us that this is a Black brand owned by Black people, and, you know, this is it, right? And then you sell that brand to a larger corporation, of course, they're going to start thinking about ways that they could maximize their earnings by tweaking the formula, charging a little bit more, the larger scale distribution channels that you're having now. All of that has to be refunded back, you know, the money that they paid to get the brand, the marketing that they're using to advertise more. All of that costs money, honey. And so naturally, if you are a brand, you're going to be looking for ways that you can maximize that return on your investment. So 𝕊𝕦𝕢 had sold to Procter & Gamble, and their products, which was rooted in the Black community. The owner always came on talking about how, this is a Black owned brand, and she uses it on her hair, and her hair is very long, natural curly hair. Her daughters have beautiful, long, natural curly hair. She even said her husband uses it as well. So this was a family-owned business, and they geared it and marketed to us as a Black-owned family brand. Then they announced, I guess 2 years ago, maybe more, that they were going to join the P&G family. Now, for a lot of us in the industry, myself included, I was like, kudos, girl, because what you want is to build a brand large enough so that you do get the attention of a Procter & Gamble or Unilever or something like that, so that they can, help you distribute your products to a wider range of people. So yes, of course they're going to be, excited about that. And, I was excited about that too. But when I saw that, I also said, I hope that this does not mean that they are going to tinkle with the formula. But deep down in my gut, because I am a marketer, I have worked in beauty on the marketing side, both as a brand and as a advertiser. I know that's one of the first things they do. They look for ways to maximize their investment. And so one of the first things they do is see, what ingredients are in these products that may be redundant, that maybe we can look for something else that's a little bit cheaper. And they start cutting corners a little bit. Well, unfortunately, that is the case for 𝕊𝕢. And specifically, this oil that I have myself used, as you can see, this is not like I bought the bottle yesterday. You can kind of see it. I think you can. It's almost done. It's almost done. So I've been using this myself for a long, long time. And no, it's 𝕊𝕢. So it's spelled M-I-E, L-L-E. So that's the name of it. So not only do I use the offending culprit, but I've used the whole line. Here is the white peony leave-in conditioner. I sprayed this in my hair when I did the Palo Santo mousse from Pattern. By the way, that Pattern Beauty, that mousse, baby, look at these curls, how they're flourishing and looking shiny and beautiful. You see? Mm-hmm. That's Pattern Beauty. So get yourself some Pattern Beauty. But I knew that was going to be the case in 𝕊𝕢 Cosmetics. So I want to show you, first, I'm going to show you kind of like the TikTok that I saw that kind of started me down this rabbit hole. And then I'm going to share with you the owner, I think her name is Michelle. I think that's her name. I'm going to show you her response to everything. All right. So first, let me share some of the TikToks that I saw.
10 side effects that people experience from using 𝕊𝕢 Organic. Let's get it. Let's get up in these comments. So I'm going to make myself small. We're going to start at the top. Mrs. said, I tried to tell people, made my scalp burn for days, sores on the scalp, hair loss. I stopped using immediately and my hair is recovering with minoxidil. Unique Me said, this product also took my hair out and I can see clumps of hair going down the drain whenever I wash with shampoo. I think clumps of hair was the most common phrase in this post. Then we have Girl That's Coco. She said, this happened to my sister. We tracked it back to this damn oil. She also suffered from dermatitis, shaking my head. Lex came in and said, this oil gave me really bad headaches. Someone else in the comments was saying that they were suffering from migraines and they never got migraines before. So I stopped using it after 2 days. After seeing this, I'm glad I stopped. Doc Kim said, I've been having scalp irritation. There were people that were saying that their scalp was inflamed, bleeding. I thought it was from the braids. I literally just washed my hair and it's itching already. You got to stop using that product, but don't run. Hold up, we got more. You already here. You might as well stay. This one says I used it and I noticed my hair was dry and breaking horribly. I developed psoriasis. I would comb my hair and handfuls of hair would come out. Same for my daughters. I'm livid. Ash said, this makes so much sense. I'm wearing a new hairstyle and thought it was the hair causing the irritation. My scalp was literally raw. Okay, raw. My spouse developed itchy scalp after using this. All right. She said, this gave me a chemical burn. Now, if you know a chemical burn, if you ever had a relaxer that sat too long, yeah, that's a chemical burn. Love Life said, I used the oil and got scabs, literal scabs. I thought maybe my hair wasn't thick enough. It's wavy and thin. Silly me. Unique me. Oh, I think I already put that. Let me bring y'all the 10th side effect. I lost that 10th comment, but it was something about dermatitis. Like people were over here going to the dermatologist, okay, thinking that they were going through menopause or that they were sick. People were actually thinking that they were sick. Anyway, I made this post for y'all in the comments who are saying that, oh, they're not using it right. Oh my God, they're using too much. No, it's more than one person. It's more than 10 people. It is over 10,000 people who are sharing the same story. So go to the top of my profile, check out that pinned post.
All right. So that started me down the rabbit hole. There are many, many, many others who share the same concerns. Now, my own personal story with this, I at first, thought like everybody else, well, it's probably, just a few people who, for some reason maybe got a bad batch or something went wrong, until I myself started noticing issues. But I thought, because I usually don't use two different products on my hair and on my face, so that if I do get any reaction to it, I can point to, okay, I introduced this specific formula, and so let me take that out. And if it doesn't happen once I remove it, I know that it was a reaction from that specific thing. Now, I did not do that in this case, so I'm going to temper what I'm saying with the fact that I had been using 𝕊𝕢 for years. As a matter of fact, when this first came out, I was using this. I also used her vitamins. I've used like a lot of her line of products, and I liked it. For the most part, it was, doing what it was supposed to do. Now, recently, in the past maybe year or so, I myself have been noticing a lot of hair falling out. My hair usually sheds a lot, but this was kind of abnormally a lot. Okay. As I'm washing my hair, just clumps were coming out. And I was getting noticeable thinning in my hair. So that's why I started, like using protective styles, and stopped, doing my hair and manipulating it myself, because I figured, okay, maybe I'm overstimulating my hair. Maybe I need to cut down with some things. And so I did not think that it was a product, because I was also using another product that I had gotten for my hair. And I thought that it was maybe that product, because I did sense that my scalp was very red, very irritated. It started to feel like kind of a burning sensation. And I thought to myself, okay, it must be that other product that I introduced. So let me stop using that product and just continue on with this. Well, I did, and it didn't stop. I still had the burns. I still had the soreness. I still had the irritation. And I thought, okay, I have braids in my hair. Maybe it is the braids, not these, but the other braids that I had before these. So I thought maybe it was that. It wasn't. It wasn't. It is and was this oil. Because as I started going down the rabbit hole, first I saw the video that I just shared with you, and that alarmed me. But I was like, okay, maybe it's an isolated incident. But then I started seeing more and more people post their comments, and they were the same feeling as what I experienced. So I know that they're telling the truth. They are experiencing something. And so I'm like, okay, well, let me look and see what this has. Now, the product says that it helps improve length retention. It nourishes the hair and scalp. It conditions dry scalps and soothes split ends. It also claims that it has no paraffins, no sulfates, no pre-paraffins, no mineral oil, no DEA, and has not been animal tested. And it's made in the US. Now, the ingredients in here, the first 5, because you know that's the first 5 ingredients of any product is the ones that are most concentrated in the product. So the first 5 ingredients in here is a glycerin, Sulia, which is a soybean oil. The next one is a Ricus cornelius, which they say is a castor oil seed derivative. Next is a Rhophamix officinales, which is a rosemary leaf oil complex. And then the last one is another derivative of jojoba seed oil. So you're thinking, okay, great. It has the jojoba, it has the soybean, it has the rosemary, everything that they say this is supposed to contain, it has. But where's the mint? There is tea tree in here, but that's a tea tree derivative. They have another leaf oil. They have coconut oil, which I don't believe they had in the original formula. I don't have the very first, well, you know, who would have the very first bottle of Mielle that they ever bought? So I can't tell, and a lot of people can't tell whether or not this formula is the same as the original formula, but I am going to show you a video from Mielle saying that they did not change the formula. I can't say for certain whether they did or didn't. I can just tell you I've had and used this product for years. When I got this bottle, which is fairly new, and it's probably part of the P&G rollout, because now I've been using this for a while, so I don't have any of the formula from the beginning. So this is a new formula from when they started working with P&G. This burned. This burned my scalp. So I'm going to leave that there. Hey, Titi, how are you feeling, my love? Everybody say hello to my Titi. She's in the building. She wasn't feeling too well, so y'all give her some love and prayer. And BDBGP, what's up? How you doing? How you living? I see you. Thank you so much. All right, now we're going to go to Mielle and hear her comments about what is going on, and then I'm going to be back with some more thoughts. So let me present to you that.
Women like me with high quality, healthy ingredients. Hey y'all, those that know me, those that don't, it is Monique Rodriguez. I am the founder and CEO of Mielle Organics. I wanted to take a quick moment to connect with all of you all, our amazing community. It is important for me to share the story behind why Mielle was started 10 years ago and express my gratitude for our incredible community of support. 10 years ago, I embarked on this beautiful journey driven by my love and passion for beauty products. And my goal was very simple: to provide women like me with high quality, healthy ingredients. Combining my background in science with my passion for beauty, I took a leap of faith and I created this brand that you see today. From the very beginning, authenticity and transparency has been at the core of what I do. And I have been honored to have you all by my side, ride or die. Whether you have been with us since the early days in the kitchen, or if you have joined us more recently, regardless, your support and your understanding means the world to me. Over the years, we have had the privilege of serving millions of customers who have experienced wonderful results using our products. And you know what? My whole family and I, including myself, are avid users of 𝕊𝕦𝕡𝕟, right? We use this oil every day because we believe in the power of our products. So when I made the decision to partner with P&G, it was driven by my vision to take 𝕊𝕦𝕡𝕟 to new heights and become a global beauty brand. That vision remains as strong as ever today. And so I am so grateful for the opportunities that this partnership has brought us. This partnership has allowed us to expand our reach and make a positive impact in the world. We have been able to celebrate the underrepresentation of athletes in the beauty industry, y'all. So it has been an honor to be the first ever official textured hair care partner of the WNBA. We were the first, y'all, first textured hair care brand. And we have been privileged to sign some of the world's most talented women basketball players. So we remain committed to supporting our community. We are supporting historically Black colleges, HBCUs. We have partnerships with Howard University, the swimming and the diving team. We have partnerships with Florida A&M, FAMU, the FAMU cheerleaders, y'all. So I want to be crystal clear that my involvement in 𝕊𝕦𝕡𝕟 still as a CEO is a personal choice. I am deeply committed to staying actively involved in every aspect of the brand. From the product developments, I'm still involved. From the formulation to the packaging to the design, I am still involved. I pour my heart into every detail because this is my passion and I'm dedicated to continuing to drive this business forward. Our products are created with healthy ingredients and they are formulated to deliver safe and effective results. We've always taken great care in ensuring the quality of our products. And that commitment has never wavered. So if you have any doubts, I encourage you to explore our labels from 2019 to 2024. You will see that there have been no formula changes. When you look at the rosemary mint oil SKUs, a beloved product and a staple in the community, since the P&G acquisition, nothing has changed. As a part of our deal with P&G, we have established 𝕊𝕦𝕡𝕟 Cares. That is a nonprofit arm of our company with a $10 million donation that was also generously matched by P&G because of their support of our community. At 𝕊𝕦𝕡𝕟, our mission has always been to empower our community, to embrace their beauty and achieve greatness. So this partnership has allowed doors to open for me and for me to lead by example, to show other little Black and brown girls what's possible when you have a dream. You can scale it and you can provide better accessibility and great representation in places where we were not represented. We believe in supporting each other. We believe in lifting one another up. We believe in celebrating our collective success because when one of us wins, all of us wins. So together we can create a positive impact that goes far beyond beauty for many generations to come. So I just want to thank you all personally for being a part of the 𝕊𝕦𝕡𝕟 family. Your support and your trust means everything to us. And we are excited to continue this journey with delivering you with amazing, high quality products and empowering our community to shine.
Okay, so that was the response. Sorry, I called her Michelle. Monique Rodriguez is her name. And that was her response, I guess, to the outpouring of backlash with women talking about their hair falling out, burns, and other things that they are experiencing, specifically with the Mayel Rosemary Mint, which, she herself put 2 drops in her hair. Okay, we saw, took the product out and you dipped it in your hair. But what I did not see from that pre-recorded dialogue that probably came from P&G legal team for her to read, what I didn't hear was a real response to some real issues that African American women are having with her product. Great that you're talking about all these great things that you're doing. Yes, great. Love it. You're in the community, you're getting endorsements by WNBA and all these. Great. That's wonderful. But what about these women who are experiencing this with the product? You never talked about that. You never said, I would be interested to have a dialogue with you to understand what you're doing with the product, how you're using it, or just, talk about what you're experiencing. We invite you to, talk to us, send us information on what's going on so we can help you understand, what the issues are and help you navigate a response to it, a solution to whatever is going on. I didn't hear any of that. All I heard was propaganda and bolstering about how wonderful you are. Yeah, that's great. That's great that you're doing all that. That's great that people are well received. That's great that you and your family are using it. However, you told us to go back and look at the formula from 2009 to today, 2024, and see that there's been no change. I'm sorry. Who carries a bottle that's empty from 2019 to 2024? I myself have done a lot of empty videos, right? You see my channel. I talk about, things that I've used and whether I'm going to use them again or not. After I finish doing that empties video, guess what I do? I throw them out. So you challenging us to say, okay, I challenge you to see where the formula has changed from 2019 to 2024. Who's going to have that? Who's going to have that? Maybe you, maybe, but who else is going to have that? I'd be hard pressed to see that. And not only are they talking about this formula, which she, kind of addressed, but not really, with her whole, I'm gonna put drops in my hair. But I didn't see her actually, like she did. Let me show you. Hang on. Hold, please. Let me show y'all what she did. All right, so it's here, right? She did like that and put it right back in the bottle. Did you see me actually depress so that any of that came out? No, I just stuck it in my hair and pulled it. So what's going on here? And you start to think when people protest and skirt around the issue, that when you do all of that, you're really telling without telling that there's something wrong. You're really acknowledging there's something to be said here. There's some merit to these claims, because instead of addressing on and working together to give a solution to these women with real issues, like these women are really showing you clumps of their hair that are coming out. These women are showing you their scalps that have irritation, and they're saying that it's your product. So whatever is using, it's your product name and your brand associated with something that is bad. Wouldn't you want to invite them to dialogue with you so you can find out what's going on? Wouldn't you want to make sure that it's not your product? that's doing that, I know I would. That would be the first thing out of my head. I'm not going to negate what you're feeling and what you're experiencing and just talk about the highlights of my brand and how much, I have, contributed to the Black community. Because basically you're telling me with that whole speech, hey, but I'm here in the Black community and I'm doing this for y'all. So why are y'all trying to come after me? You see what I'm doing here? You see I'm trying to build stuff. You see I'm trying to do all of this stuff. Why? Like, basically, we must be crazy. These women, Joe Public must be crazy because she's not experiencing that. Her daughters and her husband is experiencing that. Girl, you made the product. You're not going to the shelves and picking this up like Joe Q Public. You started this whole thing making these products in your home. So I don't believe you. You need more people to tell me that you can't just make up a batch in your home, pour it into whatever bottle you still had, since you claim to have bottles from 2019, pour that formula in there and then put it in your hair. If you go on TikTok, if you don't believe me, Google it. Go on TikTok. You and I will both be in this rabbit hole because I'm going to still follow the story. And I invite you all to follow it as well. Because the more people that come out saying the same exact thing and showing you proof that they're experiencing this, they can't all be wrong. They can't all be making this up. This is not a conspiracy to get you, Mayel. This is bringing an alert to you and your brand that maybe something is going on in the formula. Okay? Because from when you did it and mass produced, to now where Procter & Gamble now mass produced, those are two different things. The Procter & Gamble machine is 20 times larger than your production. Okay. So it makes sense that as they're producing all of these other brands, maybe something got crossed. Maybe there's a contamination and batches were poured out that are less than optimal. Something has to have happened here for all of these women to be complaining about the same exact thing. And like I said, it's not just about the oil. It is about their shampoo, their conditioner. They are listing a lot of their products and they're saying the same things. I'm sorry, one or two people, I might be inclined to ride with you and say, all right, maybe it's sour grapes. Maybe, something happened. I don't know. But when it's tens of thousands, you've got to address it. And by addressing it, I don't mean reading a provided script. I mean addressing it, getting to the people, talking to people who've had this issue and coming to a solution. Because what is going to happen is they are going to file, if they have not already, a class action suit. If it is not, and I think it's already happening. I think it's already started. But it's going to get larger and it's going to get wider and more people are going to gather in on this, because just like they're doing with the hair relaxers, just like they're doing with the dyes that we used to use to dye our hair. And like I said, I told y'all I've been dyeing my hair since I was 16. That's when I first got my first gray hair. And I've been dyeing ever since. So I know I probably got all types of chemical whatever is in there. And I've also had perms before. My mother permed my hair when I was like 13, 14 years old. So I know all of the stuff that's going on. And I probably need to join some of those class actions quietly. But in particular, this one, because it hurts me that instead of acknowledging, and I'm not saying acknowledge wrongdoings, but acknowledge that people are having issues. Like I hear the concerns, I see things are going on, and we're making sure that what we produce is, top quality, is the same formula that we've had since 2019. Because how she said it and how it read to me was that you all must be crazy because we've had this same formula since 2019. Go look at the formula yourself. Go do your own research and see that we haven't changed our formula. And anyway, we are popular, that everybody wants to, collaborate with us, and we have all these endorsements, and we're doing all of this, and we have a foundation and all this stuff we're giving back. So how dare you complain about what we're doing? What added insult to injury with this is that when you look at the comments, and that is posted not only on her Instagram, but it's also posted on her Facebook. So you can see it on Facebook if you have Facebook. If you have Instagram, it's on Instagram as well. And you could probably just Google it and it'll pull up. But her husband, whose name is Melvin Rodriguez, he's in the comment section. And again, dog piling onto the fact that we, Joe Creek Public must be after 𝕊𝕦𝕢. He writes in the comments, "No weapons formed against us shall prosper," which to me is kind of passive aggressive and mean-spirited. And again, not acknowledging that something is real is going on here. Something is happening. These are women who don't know each other from a hole in the wall. They're just telling you their experience. And it's not just 5 or 10. It's 5 or 10,000, and more are coming out of the woodwork. Like I said, I myself have been using this oil. I would not have known that it was this oil, and did not know that it was this oil potentially that had given myself a very sore scalp, a very irritated scalp. My scalp was red. It was actually red. And it was sort of like I couldn't even touch my head. Like to do this would cause me pain. It was so bad. It was really, really bad. And until I started Googling myself, like, what the heck is going on? And I started Googling, like I said, the other product that I was also using, because I thought maybe it was that. That's a new thing that I introduced. But I also had gotten this at the same time. But because I've used this before, never thought that it could possibly be the oil, because I've used it before. I didn't have any issues. This time, though, I did. And it may be that batch. Like she said, look at the SKUs. Well, the SKUs are the identity number. It's like a fingerprint to tell you when it was made. It tells you what factory it was made from. And how many batches were in there. Like it tells you all you need to know about this product. So it could be that the SKU that we all have is from a tainted bad batch. Do not disregard the fact that there are people who have real concerns about your product, and don't sugarcoat it and gloss over it like they're all wrong. They can't all be wrong. You have to admit, if not to us, because you don't want to open yourself up to a lawsuit, but at least say, you know what, we're investigating this. We're going to get to the bottom of this and see what's going on, because we want you to feel secure when you're buying this product. Like she could have said all of that, but she didn't. And reading off a script that was sent to you by your corporate partners isn't really helping the situation, is what I'm saying. And then having your husband dog pile on with "no weapons formed against us shall prosper." Again, we're not trying to hold weapons against you. We're not trying to say, oh, 𝕊𝕦𝕢 is bad. 𝕊𝕦𝕢 is, awful brand, blah, blah, blah. What we're saying is, There's something wrong here. There's something wrong here. I am experiencing this from Mael. Acknowledge that. Say we're going to investigate and get to the bottom of this. That's all we're asking. At least that's all I'm asking, is for you to make real of the situation at hand and don't gloss it over and feed me the prescribed rigmarole that your corporate partners gave you. Talk to me like you talked to me in the beginning when you were trying to get my business. Talk to me like that, Michelle Rodriguez. Don't give me this corporate spiel. Because you weren't saying all of that when you were trying to get our money, when you were trying to embrace and ingratiate yourself into the Black community. You weren't saying any of that. So keep that same energy, sis. That's all we're saying. And understand that as Black women, we will not be talked down to. We will not be subject to, I'm going to spin it. No, we're not looking for the PR spin here. We're looking for the real. People have real problems with and real concerns with your products, and you need to address them. Let me see what y'all saying in here, because I've been talking. My TT says, you're so right, Bella. Thank you, TT Wendy Melendez. Red Sunshine said, hold the factories accountable. Yeah. I mean, it could be something as simple as it was a bad batch. My bad. We will reimburse you for the money that you spent on this product. Send us back the product. We're going to test it and, make sure and send you out a coupon or a refund of your money. And we're going to send you a new product. You just said Procter & Gamble gave you $10 million. Y'all have this whole foundation. Then you can afford to pay out. How much I paid for this? $14.99. You can give me $15 back. You got it. You got it, Michelle. You're a multimillionaire. You can run my check for $15 and test this product and see what's going on. You can do that. You didn't even try. You didn't even acknowledge that there might be something going on. That's what's pissing people off. Like you didn't even, acknowledge the possibility. And yeah, it's probably, an insurance thing. But baby, I would rather have my people's back and say, hey, if you've had a real problem with this, send me the product. Let me find out what's going on. Let me give you back $15. To re-ingratiate yourself to the consumer that bought and support your products, I can do that. I can do that as a company. You can do that. Red Sunshine says, when you go in business with chemicals, you have to be prepared for things like this. She needs to utilize her insurance. Absolutely. That's what you have insurance for. In case ish happened, here's the protection. It's just like car and home and all life. When ish happens, here's the protection. You can give back $15 to people who have experienced this. You can make sure that your products are not contaminated, are not harmful, are not giving chemical burns to women and men and whoever else is using this product. You can do that. So true, says Red Sunshine. So true. Absolutely. So, I mean, I'm going to keep an eye on this and I'm going to let you know what else is happening because one, I'm invested because not only do I have this, I have, like I said, other products of Mael that I've used and that I have used in the past and still have and still use. I'm not using anything anymore. I'm not using this anymore. I actually have Shea Moisture 100% pure castor oil, which is doing wonderful things for my scalp. Wonderful, wonderful things. Now, this was also bought out by Unilever, but it was a Black-owned brand. But I still feel like it's still a Black product, you know what I mean? Even though it's technically not 100% Black-owned, the products are still good. At least this one is that I've been using. And I think I used a shave moisturizer, like leave-in conditioner, that was also very, very good. But I'm not gonna, fool with any more Mael until we resolve this issue, because it's not just germane, like I said, to the drops. It also applies to her other products. And so until we get this whole thing rectified, I'm good, sis. I'm good. I'm gonna keep my oil though in case I can get my $15 back with this class action suit. I'm gonna be in on it, honey. I'm gonna be right there. I got my products. So we'll keep an eye on this. And as always, I give you all the TEE and all the beauty biz and news and makeup reviews and all of that good stuff. So keep it as always where you have it, because Brown Girl Bella, we on the case, baby. We on the case. So thank you so much to everybody for coming in and joining us for this Sunday Sips. I do want to say this is going to be my last Sunday Sips for a little while. Your girl is going on a much needed vacation. But I ain't going to leave you in the lurch. I am going to give you, some things. So I have been doing a lot of filming and editing. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to be editing after this. So I'm gonna be in the lab giving y'all lots of stuff, so you won't miss out on any new buzz that's going on. And I'm also gonna be vlogging where I'm at, but that'll be coming as well. So it's like you won't even miss me. I know you will, but it's like you won't. It's like you won't. And for those who come to Thursday nights, Bella After Dark, I'm bringing you a special Bella After Dark this week. I am bringing you my pre-birthday jammy jam. And if y'all know me, like I know y'all know me, I'm going to be playing some music, probably some copyright music too. So, just come in. We're gonna play a little music. We're gonna try to see how much we can throw in there before YouTube say, girl, you gonna have to run some money. But we're gonna have a pre-birthday blowout. I'll have the details up, and I will about all of that as the week goes on, and I will post it on my community tab. Hey, fella Shannon loves makeup. Hey, beautiful. You just got here, and I'm getting out. But that's okay, because you can always play it back and get some of this Shannon love. Get some of this Shannon love. I love it. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, I will be doing a special birthday jam this Thursday as a prerequisite to the Virgo birthday. You know how we do. You know how we do. Keep it locked where you got it, because I've got lots of stuff for you this week. But until we meet again, what you got? You got BELLAfied, baby. And that's a fact. See you later. Bye. Love you.